Very cool. Now, you were living in one spot, and then the bad storm came.
Yes.
And are you living in another spot now?
Yes.
I'm going to.
I got an apartment.
You got an apartment? I'm gonna write a couple notes down so that I know what to mail Ron.
And I want to write a couple of notes down, but I want your names to be able to put in my board report.
It's by the swimming pool.
Sure. Now you have a new apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and you and David live at this new apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I have the good questions for you, Chuck.
Okay.
All right. Now you had a bedroom before the storm, and did you have some chief things inside the bedroom? Okay. What did you lose, or what do you miss? Tell me what you missed from your bedroom with the Chiefs.
My shirt, my Kansas City Chiefs shirt, and my movies,
Okay. Hold
Kansas
on.
City Chiefs movies?
Kansas.
something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're
Like
miss.
Resident Falls, Batman.
Okay. Some DVDs.
Legend of the Falls.
Let's hear it. Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. And then Legend.
And I tell you again.
Legend of. Name of the
Yeah, would
movie?
you do that?
Legend of the Fall. Is that right? Legend,
Legend
of the Fall. Okay.
Brad Pitt.
Right.
Right.
Now,
And one more to tell you.
what else did you miss?
The teddy bear. Noah's Ark.
A teddy bear?
Noah's Ark.
I don't have it.
How?
That was your movie, Noah's Ark?
Oh, I got a teddy bear.
It was the teddy bear.
So would you like? Would a Kansas City Chiefs teddy bear be okay if we got you a Kansas
That's
City?
okay.
Is that okay? Ron, did you get it?
That's all right.
Chief sent us to you for a reason, buddy.
Sorry.
I love it. I love
I'm sorry.
it. It's all right. This is your life too, buddy. You
It's
know?
more than
He
that.
picked you.
Well,
It's okay, Ron.
I know that, buddy.
Now, so what about David? What should we get David? Like, what's he missing? Because he likes the Chiefs too.
Yes, he does.
But what else does he like?
He likes movies.
And what else did he, but what did some of the things that they were able to salvage was his Elvis Presley guitar.
Yeah.
Really? Elvis.
That's me.
Elvis Presley. Okay. So
He is an
David loves Elvis. Okay. You're gonna have a big box coming. Be prepared. Now someday, right? You're gonna have to go into Ron's office, and the two of you are gonna sit there. We'll be back home, and we want you and Ron, right, to open up a box. You, Ron, and David.
Right.
How is it okay if we mail you some things? Okay. So.
This Ron?
It looks like your shirt size is a men's large. Your shirt size.
Well, Canadian.
Oh, it's a men's medium. He's a men's medium.
Because not everybody is as big as you, Billy.
Chuck Butler called this morning.
Now, Liz, what questions would you like to ask? Because I know your brain and my brain. We keep. What are you thinking about
All right.
with
Like
Chuck?
if I come on large.
What was lost?
Everybody's on
No, I said I wear
the police
large.
station.
You wear a large?
Wanting to make sure that I knew that it was okay for you guys to be here.
Now, which
I
size
would go-
shirts? Chuck is a medium. Size
David is a large young man, so I would say David would have to have at least a XXL.
Okay,
I
double.
mean, he's a pretty good
He
size
could.
young
He
man.
could play for the Chiefs because they're.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have written down maybe some Elvis things, poster or something like that, and DVD or CDs. Chiefs, movies. What are David's your friend. What are his favorite movies? Yours is Batman and Legend of the Fall. But what about David?
Yes.
What movies does he like?
He likes Batman. He likes Halloween Church.
Who?
Halloween Church. Halloween Church. You know, the fight, you know.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
David likes Power Rangers. I can do that, man.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I like it too.
It's
I
sort of
guess-
like buying your mom a baseball mitt for Mother's Day. What you're doing for David is a good thing. Go ahead, Liz.
And even if it was if you could find an Elvis movie, maybe.
I'm fine.
I mean, You'd have to be here at Christmas.
Yeah.
Because we have a big party at Christmas, have a dance up here, and we bring in a.
Do you like the Christmas dance and the Christmas party?
And we
Let me ask you, Bob, how long have you known Chuck and David?
17 years. I've been here. That's a long time, isn't it, pal? Never dreamed I'd ever do this.
Right.
I retired 17 years ago, and my wife told me I had to go to work. And that's why I wound up here.
Now you, Chuck, besides your items, you lost some friends too. And what friends did you lose?
My friends,
Yeah, they passed away in the storm.
probably my friend,
Trip
yeah,
Miller,
Trip Miller,
Yeah.
Ricky Fox,
Ricky Fox,
and that is Rick E. Fox.
I got you.
Not Ricky, it's Ricky. That's what they. And Mark Farmer.
Farmer.
Yeah,
Mark
Farmer.
Farm.
Mm-hmm. Right? You even went to Ricky's memorial, remember? Mhm.
So
That's all
what,
they could have.
What happened yesterday? Did you have to go to work yesterday, or did you get a special gift? I heard you got a special gift that you got to go somewhere. Where did you get to go yesterday? Can you say that one more time?
KCT.
Chuck, you're making my day, boy.
Thanks.
You are making my day.
Thanks. And I got women's KCT.
Women,
Cheerleaders?
Cheerleaders.
The cheerleader. I gotta get the cheerleading coach.
that was even a bigger smile.
Cheerleading coach. Okay, I'm getting it. And do you have a favorite Chief? What player on the Chiefs do you like?
I like women's and men.
He likes women's and men. No. Which of the Kansas City Chiefs players, you know, the ones that play, is your favorite? Who do you like the best? The women. Okay. The cheerleaders.
Okay. Hey, Bob, let's not try to force it.
The cheerleaders.
Chuck, we love you, man. And David, does David have a favorite player?
Yeah.
Is it a quarterback or a running back? Who does David like? Which player?
He likes women's.
Oh, he likes women. Okay.
Well, you know what you like, and that's important.
Yeah.
Did you get to see, were the cheerleaders here yesterday too?
Yeah.
They were?
Did you get a picture taken?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Well,
Wow. You
it's this way
me.
every day, guys. I mean, it is an experience every day. A great experience.
Ron, it doesn't get better than this for us.
This has been for me not the most money I ever made in my life,
Yeah.
but every day, day in and day out, it's the most rewarding. I have to tell you that.
Ron, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
If you would like to extend a personal invitation to President Obama, you want to
Say something.
say something?
Yes,
Ask
I
him
would.
what you'd like?
President Obama, I would like for you to come and see what some of your tax dollars, not enough tax dollars, but some of them do, to provide employment for people with disabilities so they have their own self-worth, they're tax-paying citizens, and they enjoy their job. And please come and visit soon.
How many people like Chuck work here?
148.
Wow.
And why is it
148.
presently at risk?
Well, we've lost one of our major customers. We have lost 30% of our revenue from St. John's Regional Medical Center being destroyed. We're still doing things for the MASH unit, still doing things for the clinics, the doctor's offices, the Memorial Hall, the wound centers. But we're only doing about 10% of what we did for them before the tornado.
Would you say into the camera the name of the company, your address and phone number?
It's Joplin Workshops Incorporated. We employ area citizens with disabilities. We're located at 501 South School Avenue, Joplin, Missouri, 64801. Phone number is 781-2862.
And another question, you lost some of your employees in the storm.
Yes.
Could you summarize where you were and when you found out that information?
Well,
When the storm hit, you may not have been right in the middle of the storm zone, but you were somewhere not too far.
Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, I live in a little town over here just northeast of here in Webb City.
You were there yesterday.
And I'm only there because a year ago my home burnt to the ground and we lost everything. And I also was in the eye of the storm because both of my daughters lost their homes and their cars, but they survived. And when I found out about the employees, it was Monday afternoon, and we all cried.
Chief said that they all passed, but they all passed huddled together.
Yeah. And they did. I mean, they, like I said, they grew up together and went to the spatial school together years ago. And over the years, they'd lived with this friend and that friend. And about a year ago, they decided they wanted to live back together. And just about a year ago, they got them moved into a home on Iowa.
Was it those three?
Those
Chuck and
three,
David?
no, it was Trip Miller,
Yep.
Ricky Fox,
Yep.
and Mark Farmer.
They all lived together.
They all lived together and they all were killed by the storm. They were right west of the high school
I know exactly where you're at.
on Iowa Street.
Yeah.
And you know, that was pretty devastating. And then to have to tell we had to tell our folks in an easiest way as we could. And it's not easy when they're here every day together. It's just like us losing one of our co-workers. I mean, if you're with them every day and you're around them every day and you socialize with them, you go to dances with them, you go to bowling with them, right? No, you don't bowl. David bowls?
Yeah.
David bowls, yeah, okay.
I go to church.
He goes to church, but I mean, and Trip Miller's father is on our board of directors,
He is.
and that's
What
you
was
know,
Tripp's favorite thing?
Trip was a University of Missouri football, basketball fan. He also was a member of the Missouri Alumni Association.
Really?
Yes.
What town is the University of Missouri in?
Columbia, Missouri.
Oh, it's in Columbia.
It's in
That
Columbia.
news.
That's the University of Missouri.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
All of his siblings went to the University of Missouri,
Really.
and he always attended everything. I mean, he, you know, his folks took care of him over the years, just like Chuck's parents did. And then as he got older, it was time for them to get a little independent, and they got to do these things. And but they got him to where he was able to join the
Alumni.
Mizzou Alumni
Is
Association.
Trip with two P's?
Trips with two P's.
Okay. Trip and Miller, M-I-L-L-E-R.
And the reason they call him Trip is because he's the number 3 of R. Donald Miller. First, the second, he was the third, so they nicknamed him Trip.
Right.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I forgot my Wizard of Oz.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Oh, you like Wizard of Oz? Oh, okay. I can do. Is there anything else that you're missing from your room?
Where you're from. Can you put that down? Or, do you mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a card,
I got it.
postcard, my
Okay.
website. I'm going to give you more stuff.
And our website is on here, and also my direct email address is on here.
We're coming back. I'm coming back with the Royals and the Cardinals with the police chief. We don't know if it's what month, what year, but the police chief's in charge of saying, Billy, here's the field, bring the boys to town, and you know who I'm going to invite.
Not that many.
You know, I'm going to invite your crew. I'm bringing the players. So
It's hard for us to get them out of here to get them anywhere.
then I'll bring them here.
I'm telling you, it's hard to do that.
Then I'll bring them here before we go to the ball field. I'm a man of my
Yeah.
word.
We would have to get too many
Guess what?
authorizations and
You
approvals.
know what I'll do? I'll bring them here.
That'd be great.
In fact, before we go to the ball field, when that day happens with Chief Roberts, believe me, Ron,
Thank you.
you'll see. Anybody can talk, Ron. We've been around the block, you and I.
Yeah, listen, I have been. You know what I mean? No, I have.
Yeah.
And people that know me will tell you, I put my heart and soul in this. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to send anybody home. We didn't have to do it when we lost the other major contractor a year ago, not because of this, just because, we just couldn't retain them, we couldn't compete. So we were able to right this ship and not let a person off. And when this happened, and you lose 40% one time, 30%. Next time, you can't sit around, you have to do something. So I've been out beating the bush to get working here.
Yeah.
I went to hospital.
Yes, you did.
For your
I
knee?
think
How did, if these three boys lived together, how did Chuck and David get associated?
These,
When they said for us to come over here,
right.
there's 100 and some other employees, but they associated Chuck and David with these three.
Right. Chuck, you were in the hospital getting your knee worked on, right? When the storm hit? Were you at the hospital when the storm hit? Were you in the hospital?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think that he was in that hospital when it got hit. And I don't quote me on that because I can't remember, but I bet you Tracy can tell me. That's what we heard.
And
She's one of them that lost her home in her cars.
really,
The department manager here.
sure,
That's one of Chuck's best friends, Tracy.
Tracy, did you lose your home in the storm? When the storm hit, did you lose your home?
If I did,
You did?
you did.
Did you get anything from your home? Were you able to keep anything from it being all messed up?
My other stuff is gone. In my old house.
Yeah. All your stuff is gone?
Yep.
So this is a new hat right here. Let me see, what do you think? Hold on. Okay. What do you think of that new hat?
Sorry, she's talking to the people on the way.
That's pretty good?
He was in the hospital when it hit.
That's what we were told, but
He was in, yes, he was in the hospital when it hit. And that may be where they're associated with. Tripp's dad is very well known in this community.
Okay.
And so that's probably.
So are you, brother?
Oh, really?
Okay.
I hope it was some good, not all bad.
There's no bad.
So,
I got more to tell you.
Okay.
I went to Springfield Hospital.
You at the Springfield Hospital?
after it hit there, right? Yeah.
And what did
Because
you
they
bang
started
up?
getting them out of here.
Between your arms or your legs, what got banged up?
My elbow, my other elbow,
Yeah.
my knees,
Yeah?
hurting.
Does it still hurt?
No.
Good.
You feel better?
Yeah.
That's good.
He hasn't been back but about, what, a week, Chuck? Been back about a week? Yeah.
Again, I used to walk good.
Yeah, he used the walker for a while.
And how old are you, Chuck?
I was,
You just had a birthday, didn't you?
Yeah, that's
Let
it.
me see, 39? No, 49.
I like it. It's okay.
Old enough to have fun.
So you know that we're gonna go back home and we're gonna mail a box to you, David, and Ron.
Right,
And what's gonna be in the box? All your stuff.
right,
You like that?
yeah.
All right.
Dana?
We're set, folks. I think it was John, Liz, myself. I think it was our honor to meet Chuck. Do you like your picture being taken?
Yeah, you can tell.
I noticed that.
Well, you have a smile worth sharing, Chuck.
I can tell you.
So we need to take lots of
These folks
pictures.
love for people to come see what they do.
Yes.
You know, and I mean, they want to show you what they do. We do a lot of technical things. Chuck does hardware kits for one of the biggest display picture manufacturers in the country. Rhonda? Oh, Chuck. Yeah, what about your birthday?
Chuck, give me a big smile.
Yeah, how old is he?
There you go, hang on. I want to take one more. I like that smile.
I'm gonna fix your bracelet here, Chuck.
Okay.
You put your arm right across here, and I'm gonna move your hand up just like that. There you go.
I believe I was closest.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're doing hard. Now I do have to tell you, when it was you, Dana, David, and Chuck. These are my notes, right?
Right.
Dana, right, started fanning herself, right, and said, "I'm not ready for this," and she just got all beside herself.
Because they're not, first of all, they weren't sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Second of all, nobody does that without my authorization, news media or whatever. Just because of what I said, because you
No,
gotta
we
be
told her
careful.
to call you. You know, we said we.
Oh, she didn't call me.
Oh.
She come over there huffing, and she said, you know, there's some, well, you never know who's going to show up, whatever. She said, some guy over there and some people in there. I said, wait a minute, slow down. Are they government people? No. Yes? No.
Teach.
You know, she could, and I said, well,
Because we never saw her
I said,
again.
do they want to come over here? Do you want me to go over there and talk to them? I said, well, they want to talk to Chuck and do all that. I said, ooh, just a minute. Let me go over there.
Right.
And it's all good, right? I take care of you guys, don't I? Huh? I think that Chief's shirt, didn't you win that here in a Christmas drawing? We buy stuff from Uline. And a lot of times you buy X amount of stuff. You can pick out different jerseys and different stuff for gifts. And we always do that when we get our things. And we usually get Kansas City Chiefs, or we don't have very many Rams fans around here, but
Right.
we do get a couple of those. And at Christmas we just have drawings and
Yeah.
do that, right?
Right.
I got something else to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
My record's gone.
Your what?
My record.
Your records are gone?
Take a set.
Your cassettes are gone?
Who do you like to listen
Got
to?
far away.
Who do you like to listen to with your records?
Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah, Ring of
Church
Fire.
songs.
Who else?
Church.
Oh, church songs.
songs.
Okay.
He loves to go to church.
I got CDs of church songs.
And besides church songs and Johnny Cash, who
Yeah.
else do you like?
I have stories. I have take a set.
You had book stories, didn't you?
Yeah.
That you didn't have to read, that it read to you?
Yeah. And I got a record too.
Yeah.
But you know, Chuck, remember the other day when you said some of that stuff that was going to your place,
Right.
but none of that was in there? None of the records or cassettes?
I'll take care of
Huh? What happened?
My record and CDs is gone.
Okay, all right. So it wasn't anything we people that were able to get things out from the residential areas and stuff like that.
Right.
We stored all their stuff for them here that they were able to.
How many homes, like Chuck and David, that's one. Trip, Rick, right?
Oh.
And Mark, that's two homes.
Yeah, but they're
Got far away.
all together from the organizations and everything.
You don't even know?
I don't even have a clue. Probably 300 to 500.
Did anyone you know pass? Anyone? Because all we've been doing is meeting wives that husbands have passed, husbands that wives have passed, parents that their children have passed. That's what the chief's been sending us.
Right. Only
These three.
these three
Okay.
is the only one that and I not really.
That's a good answer.
My kids, it took me 3 hours to get to them, but
Yeah.
that Sunday night. But they're alive. I've got 8 people and 6 dogs at my house.
How many kids did you and your wife have?
We have 4.
Yeah. How long you and your wife been married?
Why would you do that to me?
How about over 30 years? Do I get to say over 30
We'll
years?
edit this part of you not knowing.
33 years. I had to stop. We just had an anniversary in April.
What's her name?
Mary.
Mary, okay. And Chuck, what's your mom and dad's name?
Lonnie Pem Parkenberg, Dorothy Pem Parkenberg.
Lonnie and Dorothy.
Okay, Dorothy and Lonnie.
L-O-N-N-I-E.
Oh, I get it. Yep. That is perfect. You're making 3 people get on a plane very happy. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have to tell you, nobody laid down. Nobody laid down and went, what are we going to do now? This whole community started from the minute that it was gone out of the way. You know, you've been through some of it, and some of it's been kind of cleaned up. But there was a lady, I guess, from Tuscaloosa. See, they had these streets cleared in 2 days. Do you know who cleared the streets just enough to get by? The people here did it. Was out there with their chainsaws, and the young, whoever it was from, and maybe it's a news report told me, somebody from Tuscaloosa asked, does everybody in Joplin own a chainsaw? You know, and you know what? The answer is yes. I mean, I've got a little one, I have a big one, but the ones that have the little ones.
And bobcats. More bobcats have shown up, right? We got bobcat stories yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, they came out of nowhere. People went right to work as soon as they could.
Chief Roberts
see
said
daylight.
he's been through, with 40 years in police work, he's been through 8 disasters between here and the Northwest,
Right.
where he was. And he said it to the president, he said it to CNN. It's not a line. He said there is no comparison of the other 7 and what's going on here with these people. I will end it on this note. We have a job to do, and that's to spend money on writing a law and give away money to pay some bills for some folks. Liz, you want to tell it to them?
Go ahead, Billy.
All these people, every one of them, all they're trying to do is turn us down. They're trying. We're here. We have a job to do. And with the chief's blessing, he's handpicking the stories. So these people are trying. You know, where do you find a community of givers? Takers. This place will be forever remembered for its personality and faith, unity. It's amazing. I'm a teacher. I've spoken in 45 states in all these schools that they send me to.
I'm going to tell you, that's what I mean. Nobody just sat down and went to crying. I mean, they're crying. I don't mean that, but as they're crying, they're moving debris. They're trying to, you know. I walked. It took me 3 hours to get to them, and I only live 5 miles over here. And they lived on. One of them lived on 27th and Pearl, which was just about a half a mile from east of St. John. The other one lived on 27th and Iowa, which was just, this thing sat on the ground at 20 miles an hour and never raised up. For all those miles, it never raised up. It just, and one guy explained it to me, he said, here's what it's like. You put something in a blender, you hit that blender, and then you turn it off. You get a certain amount of side. Turn that blender on, leave it on, and then see what it's like. I explained to people that wanted to know could they come down and us take them on a tour, and I told them no, they could not. If they wanted to come down here and work, I would see and get them directed. I said, this place looks like Hiroshima. It looks like somebody's dropped an A-bomb. I'm an old military guy. I've been through a lot and I've seen a lot. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. And I'm going to be 64 years old in a month. What do you think about that, pal?
I've got some cards
yeah.
to give you,
Okay.
so that you have my number, my website, my email, my everything.
Okay.
So when the package is gonna be sent, as we gather stuff, call me. Do you know one of your family members that's on Facebook? So you have to know somebody on Facebook. I love it. He said, Billy, look here, I'm gonna put this on.
I'm on Facebook.
Oh, you are? Oh, get out of here.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I did it. And this is the only reason that I did it.
Yeah.
But I don't understand all of it. And I don't like all the rhetoric that goes on.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
But where I was raised in Carterville, where this little old place over here, the other side of Webb City, they have an annual all-school reunion.
Okay.
And this year, they Facebooked it and made a Carterville Days Facebook page. So I signed up for it. And then all of a sudden I found people and relatives that I hadn't seen for years. So, it just happens, and I do that.
If you type my name in, and they have the pictures, right? Mine's not a picture of my face, it's a picture of one of the books, Chicken Soup. And then, if you read the post, you're gonna see every place that the chief and Paul have sent us.
Okay, all right.
We would post them every day. And from here, we go to the airport. And that's how important it was.
Well, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you giving me the time to at least share this with you, share a little bit. These guys are great guys, but I have 148 people to take care of.
I got
Right.
that. Yeah.
We got buddies, don't we? We got to keep them working, don't we?
Right.
Huh?
Right. I got some brothers and sisters in the family.
Yeah.
With my mom and dad. And my brother's name is Daniel Van Falkenberg,
Yes.
Donnie Van Falkenberg, and my sister's name is Cheryl Van Falkenberg. And I got grandkids.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
You've got nieces and nephews.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, there you go. Your mom and dad have grandkids.
You had it all.
Right. Huh?
A lot.
Got a lot of them.
Hey Chuck, most importantly, right, we all want to say thank you.
Okay.
And will you tell David that there's a package coming for him too? All right. You shake my hand?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You want-
I'm very thankful that they sent us to you.
Okay.
You like looking at that camera and smiling, don't you? I know, I keep watching you do it. You're a good model.
Thank you.
Ron, you're going to be hearing from us.
I need to show you one of your
It's been
pictures.
a pleasure.